like to see if we can get some more writing done before we head out,
Before
because I got nothing to do. Go
before
after
it
this.
is time. Before it is time to go to bed.
Mhm. Alright.
And currently waiting on YouTube to take us live.
Okay,
Because Twitch has already got our data.
I see.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Mehvies, and today we are watching Super Meh of Tomorrow.
Okay, so already Fetal Lobo, really?
He was the only character who was facing the camera.
Okay, fair enough.
Anyways, I guess we're gonna go ahead
Most
and...
people are not most people are not gonna know, oh, that the guy on the right side that Superman's facing off against is Parasite just because he looks so unrecognizable.
Oh yeah, I remember when I first saw the cover of this movie. Actually, let me go ahead and grab it again. I didn't really know that was supposed to be Parasite because he looks like a combination of a Tyrannosaurus Rex and a xenomorph from Alien. He doesn't really look like Parasite, you know?
Yeah, this is different from most of the Parasite iterations from the comics and any other
Yeah.
adaptation.
It's especially different from the Parasite that is on in Superman the Animated Series, which is incidentally two episodes of Superman the Animated Series are included on this Blu-ray, which I found out when I was poking around the rip that I'd made looking for the menu so that I could make this little image here. And they're both, strangely enough, in 480i, which
Which is
granted,
dumb.
it is dumb, but granted, this did come out before Superman the Animated Series came out on Blu-ray, but they should have already had like the scans of the 35mm done by this point. Think
By the way,
so that they
hey,
and it would have made for a
now we're
neat
back
little
in
teaser.
the
Like, hey, we're all
now we're back into the universe where Superman is forced to wear red trunks.
at
I
least they've kind of
I
at least
like
they've
the
kind
red
of
trunk.
At least they've kind of upgraded the belt so that it's not just one of those weightlifter belts that they used to have back in the day. It's got like the little logo on it, which is my
Anyway, are we
favorite
all
part.
set and ready to go?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
my favorite part of the Superman Returns outfit. Not that I like a whole lot about that weird looking outfit.
In
I don't,
3, 2, 1.
Oh yeah, I need to
but
share my screen, don't I? Don't worry about
yeah,
it. It's just the Warner Brothers logo. You're not missing much.
Warner Brothers Animation. By the way, we're no longer using this fantastic logo for DC Comics anymore.
Yeah, they've replaced it with a weird looking, out of place, bright blue bullet that shows up out of nowhere.
I like the bullet shield. Just letting that be known. That was my
Then
childhood DC
no,
logo.
I like the bullet shield too, but
Okay.
like you can do like this one. I like this bullet shield. I like the new bullet shield. I think that they could have done a little bit better, because
It's
could have made
basically
it.
the same logo.
They could
well
have made
here.
it look actually distinct from the Marvel logo.
It
Okay,
is
yeah.
distinctive from the Marvel
Let's look at this.
logo.
Look at this real quick here. This is like a generic fucking Windows font that they use as the title screen. I can't tell you what the font is off the top of my head, but it's like something that you'd find in Windows. But yeah, the new DC bullet logo that I'm talking about, that is like, you could adapt it to like match the tone of the series, because we're talking about the Penguin here. But the thing, oh, takes off the glasses.
I want to watch that.
Yeah, but like something they used to do with like Batman Begins and Man of Steel and The Dark Knight and all those, and Watchmen and all those other movies that everybody knows, they change like the logo a little bit.
Ooh.
Oh, that's
That's racist.
That's
Yeah.
racist. Clark's crying again. Uh, that's an interesting choice of camera angle. Who storyboarded this? I want all my why is you truck bad CG. Pa Kent's hands aren't even
Certainly,
on that wheel.
it certainly wasn't
There are
even.
multiple.
It certainly wasn't anybody that used to be good, like a certain all of them. What? Sorry, I
I got a
have
good
this
storyboard
really
artist caught in my throat.
There
Why
are a lot
is
of
it
storyboarders.
yeah,
Why is it
lately.
that this? Okay, so we've got the animation style here, and this is a new,
The Archer.
you know, yeah, this is the Archer animation style. Why is the truck? Okay, you see the tractor in the background?
Yeah.
That is how I'd expect the car to look. Is it's all Hey, maybe we could have seen that, guys.
You're gonna be feeling that a lot throughout this movie, Alex.
We are we are 3 minutes in, and I've already found a problem. And now Clark is attempting to play with his Yugi Moto puzzle box,
Oh wait,
which
this is
allows him to
adapted.
transform into full-size Superman.
This is essentially half adapted from Superman Birthright,
Oh, I'm going to be really pissed off about this, aren't I?
and American Alien.
Superman Birthright is one of my all-time favorite comics. What the fuck?
Oh no, it crashed.
OBS, what you do? Kevin, pause for a second. I need to. Okay, so the hard drive just disconnected. That's why that happened.
Oh,
Well,
Okay, I'm at 3
at,
minutes 36 seconds.
at least it's not an issue with the disc. Otherwise, I'd have to go deal with that.
yeah.
Come on.
I was at Ultracon on today.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
By the way, guess who's gonna be at Mobile Comic Con?
oh,
Oh,
Dante Bosco.
that's nice.
oh, he's
Yeah.
awesome.
I might actually have to make time to go there.
Oh,
Considering it, there we go. I have like a shitload of Superman stuff on here because I've been ripping a bunch of movies. I've got Superman the Animated Series, Man of Tomorrow, Doomsday, Superman Shazam, and a bunch of other shit. Okay, so 3 minutes and how many seconds?
36. Let me know when you're there,
Eh,
and I
okay,
will
so
resume.
I'm going to rewind to 3 minutes and 25 because that was where we froze.
All right,
All
and just
right,
make sure
so
you're screen sharing.
yep, uh, should still be screen sharing. No, I was trying to share the whole screen, not the fucking. There we go. Okay. So, 3 minutes, 25 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
Hold on. Oh,
331, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. What the fuck?
Transition.
what? Yep, we transition right to Clark being an adult. By the way, Clark in this movie is voiced by Darren Criss.
Uh, who voiced Raphael in Batman vs. TMNT, and he's also done some singing on Glee when he was younger.
Huh. Well, I'm sorry for his loss.
He's not a bad Clark.
When you compare him to the likes of Tim Daly and George Newbern,
He's better than Adam Baldwin.
That's
that's
fair, but
you
that's
want
not
to
a high bar.
that's an extremely low bar, Bender.
That movie was fucking atrocious.
He's also better than Alan Tudyk.
That may also be fair. I can't remember him as Superman all that much.
Justice League War.
Oh, yeah, he's very much better than Alan Tudyk.
Then he was recasted by Jerry O'Connell.
Yeah, Jerry O'Connell's a good Superman.
Yes, he was.
He's an
See here, Darren
You,
Criss,
Zachary
his voice.
Quinto,
American Crime Story. Lex, as
voiced by Mr.
voiced by, yeah, I was gonna say Zachary Quinto.
Yeah.
That's not a bad pick.
No, yeah, that's good.
You're really
Yeah.
never going to convince me that any Lex Luthor could possibly top the Kurgan.
Neil Flynn plays Jonathan Kent, who is probably best known for Mike Heck in The Middle. Although apparently he
And
was also in
Bellamy,
Smallville, and I
Bellamy
don't remember
Young
him being in
is
that.
Martha.
Yes. Lois
And
Lane,
Lois
aka
Lane.
Alexandra Daddario.
Yep.
Good choice. Mm-hmm. Hi, Mercy.
Hey, Mercy.
Mercy wants to smack her so badly.
Mercy does not get a speaking line, if I remember correctly.
Let's see. You do not. Yes, you would be correct. By the way, the person that Clark was hanging out with was Pete Ross.
Yep. And she just did that in broad daylight.
Broad daylight in front of several spectators.
Also, Lois would know better than to
Yeah.
play that kind of recording in front of the person she's trying to accuse.
And Lex Luthor would probably know better than to say something like that. Also,
Oh, hi, Rudy.
I kind of feel like Lex Luthor wouldn't be incompetent enough to make something like that, because you know he is a brilliant scientist.
Dude is a 12th level intellect.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, that person that he gave the coffee to, that's Parasite.
Yep, Rudy
Yeah.
Jones.
The Archer art style is kind of throwing me off because you can clearly tell the backgrounds were mostly done by a completely different crew.
It also doesn't help that this movie came out during the pandemic.
Yeah.
So, but see, here's the thing. As somebody who's an expert in DC's animation schedule, I can confirm this movie was made and animated before the pandemic started fucking with Hollywood. So that excuse cannot be
This
used
came out.
here.
This came out a few months after Apocalypse War.
Would you like to
Yeah.
know a fun fact, Alec?
Yes.
Sorry, Alex and Kevin. This movie was animated and put into production 2 years before the New 52 universe would come to an end.
That's stupid.
Because that's how DC animation works.
That's fucking stupid.
Once we get to Batman Long Halloween Part 1 and Part 2, Alex, you're going to see that this art style works better if it's in a dark environment and not a bright environment.
That I actually agree with Bender. Although there is some noticeably bad CG here and there in that movie.
There's some
bad television animation, almost.
Yeah, it is.
Also, keep an ear out for the voice acting because every once in a while the actors have a weird pause, almost like they don't get rid of it.
Yeah,
Lexus Rocket's
fuck
a bust.
you. Fuck you. Jangle those keys, guys. Oh wow, we are
like keys.
Yeah, hey, are we trying to rush Superman's debut?
Yes.
Yes.
I have a feeling
To be fair, Superman didn't get a debut in the New 52 universe. He just showed up. So
why is he dressed in young Bruce Wayne's crime-fighting outfit from Gotham?
It's meant to be a reference to his early outfit from American Alien, I believe.
I don't like American Alien, I gotta say.
Yeah, you and
I
some of my other hardcore Superman friends.
Yeah. However, Superman Birthright is one of my all-time favorite comics. And modern day Mark Waid
To the
has
sun
drawn
with
a lot of my
you.
ire as a result.
Oh my god. I'm like a plant. I draw energy from the sun. It feels wonderful.
Clark, don't tell me this is the first time you've been outside the atmosphere. You're like
This is the
20-something.
first time. This is the first time he's been
Yes.
out in the atmosphere.
Yes, it is.
I just want to let
And
everybody know I did not see this. This is my first time viewing this. So if anybody accuses
I
me of ripping this off for, brewing storms, I didn't do that.
keep in mind, we
Hey,
all keep in
hero
mind
or menace, who's writing these headlines? J. Jonah Jameson.
hi Perry White. Perry White, who is voiced by Peter Michael.
Yeah, Peter Michael
He
doing
looks
his...
like he sounds like he's doing an impression of Ed Asner.
Yeah, I was gonna say, hey, Peter Michael doing his best Ed Asner impression. Or Ed Asner meets, Rip Torn, I suppose.
Lois Lane, who took her evidence and played it in front of Lex. Yeah, gee, it can't get
Which,
no
by the
respect
way,
around here.
Peter Michael is reprising from Justice League Action.
Huh. I didn't watch Justice League Action, I have to admit.
It's a good show. It was the last
Oh,
time
and
Kevin
not only
Conroy got to voice Batman in an animated series.
oh, and funny you should mention Ed Asner because he once voiced Perry in All
Oh,
Star
cool.
Superman.
Yep.
That's a good choice. Ed Asner also played, has played in
Randy
newsstands
Goodness.
before.
Yeah, he's played Jonah in the Spider-Man animated series.
And he also played, let's see, let me look this up so that I can make sure I'm getting, Lou Grant on the Mary Tyler Moore Show.
Although no Perry White voice actor is going to beat out George Zanza.
Lois, turn around and look at him. You see what I mean about the pause, Alex, and the awkward stiltedness
Like,
in the acting?
the whole... Oh my fucking god, this movie isn't finished.
No, it's not.
I don't want to brag, but it's kind of my specialty.
This is killing me! This is killing me! This is a professional production! This is a fucking professional production that came out... I busted my ass on Alternative Saga, making sure shit like this didn't make it into the video. And this is a professional production that people charged money for.
I should also note they went into voice production like what? They would have had to go into voice production at the bare minimum in 2018 or 2019.
It doesn't matter when they went into voice production, because you know what you can do? You can use the Razor tool in Adobe Premiere or fucking DaVinci Resolve or whatever the hell, and slice out those gaps between the dialogue and the dead space in the scenes from a laptop in your fucking house. I know that because it's what I do almost every single day.
No, Alex, Alex Bender, I had recently gotten Jason Douglas to do a funny sketch of from Dragon Ball Z Abridged, and
oh god, fucking damn it, Dark.
And guess what? The pause there was actually intentional.
Yeah.
Because guess what? It was based off of the actual bit from Dragon Ball Z Abridged, where there was a pause between his aggression and then suddenly him mellowing out.
Oh god, hi Lobo.
Hi Lobo.
See, in live action, when you have like these weird pauses between dialogue and stuff, you can't always remove that without... Is that Jimmy Olsen?
I Jimmy Olsen does not make an appearance in this animated universe.
Yeah,
Why
he
do they
doesn't.
have a red-haired guy with a camera? And why
He's
does he
meant to be
have
a
a
red
J. Jonah
herring.
Jameson porn stash? Oh, are you going to be our Captain Exposition for the movie, Lobo?
He's one of them.
Lobo, yeah, nobody's beating out Brad Garrett as Lobo.
Collateral damage? What's that?
I don't know. There have been good
You
Lobo
did that
actors.
on purpose, Clark.
Yeah, but none as good as Brad Garrett.
He's one of them. He's. Oh, yep. There you go.
Okay, okay, I will say that David Sobolov is also an okay Lobo.
All right.
Hurst needs better direction.
Yeah. Pew, pew. Ow. Ah, a red solar ray.
Lobo should not be the first person Superman faces as a supervillain.
He's the
No.
he's the first person Superman is facing as a supervillain.
Yeah, yeah. But the fucking fucking space leeches. Why? Why are you shooting blue leeches from Resident Evil 0? Hey, maybe we could have seen him using his heat vision. Why isn't his heat vision going through the jacket?
Because he's concentrating it on the leeches.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's not how that works, though. Collateral damage, what's that?
Clark, that's racist.
See, they should have used, like, Brad Garrett and Kevin Michael Richardson and are super fucking, and, like, great voices for Lobo. Everybody remembers those guys, you know?
No, as I
Yeah,
said,
hey,
everybody
guys.
also
Hey, guys, why isn't he learning this from Jor-El?
okay, so the voices that have been used for Lobo, in terms of voice comparison, aside from Ryan Hurst, are Brad Garrett, David Sobolov, John DiMaggio, Tom Kenny, and Fred Tatasciore.
Hey, you know, if... Uh, Lobo. Lobo, you're wasting your ammunition.
Some people really don't understand how strong Lobo is. The fact that he could regularly get into tussles with Superman
Yeah.
and then come out, out with that and come out of it, should kind of tell you that he is not one to be trifled with. Plus, dude's got an insane healing factor.
Yep.
Hey, Superman's actually thinking, let's take this away from the heavily populated area.
We're using some Dragon Ball Z logic here.
I'm like, now you think to remove yourself from the populated area.
Yeah, after you've dropped a bunch of I-beams on the on the, fucking, street. Ah.
So Lobo is going to be the reason why Rudy becomes the site of Paras.
Everything's gotta be connected. As it turns out, yes.
One thing in mind, Superman made no attempts to rescue Rudy he went under that rubble.
Okay.
But it's still better than Zack Snyder's Superman.
Zack Snyder would have had him at least fucking try. He tried to save Lex Luthor. Remember that?
Yeah. He's like, yep, he's a lost cause now. Oh,
Oh,
that hurt.
that hurt.
Laser.
Yeah, you notice how there's no music?
Yeah.
Yep.
Can't help but, really.
You know, a lot of people will criticize like the amount of music that's utilized in the Funimation dub of Dragon Ball Z and whatnot, but
I'll take
it's
that over
just
this.
yeah.
Bum 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 ba-da-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun 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 dun.
Art
Nice
is
job,
not
Clark.
recognizable.
Is that John Jones?
Yes, it is.
No, how could you deduce
How could
that?
how could I have possibly guessed that that's Martian Manhunter?
Who is standing by and not
Mis-
doing anything?
Mysterious detective character standing in the corner. Currently not doing anything to help.
Yep. Currentently not making any remote effort
At
to
least,
help out.
you know, where did you get that?
Broke.
By the way, hey, you know, at least the DCEU's Martian Manhunter had an excuse in that he had a different job that he was supposed to be doing that he couldn't just run away from, you know?
Stop spouting exposition. The main man don't spout exposition.
Main man ain't here to explain the world to you. Main man's here to beat your ass, Superman. And that's how this would go if I were to write an abridged version of this movie. And it's like, when Clark just asks, "What's that?"
Oh, now you get
Oh,
involved.
thank you, John. Now that things get Why are you in the cosmic horror version of yourself instead of like nice friendly tall green man?
Also,
This
the
is
main
just
man wouldn't
coincidence,
use-
the movie.
The main man wouldn't use curse words.
Main man ain't here to swear up your fucking show, DC. I know I swore right there. That's just because I think you're assholes.
If you know he's a Martian, then you know what his weakness is, don't you?
Gotta use fire. Can't just use a red laser. Kinda shit that works on a Man of Steel ain't gonna work on one of them big green men.
John, just phase through him.
Hey, I
Knock him
thought this
out.
was supposed to be a Superman movie. Not Superman featuring the Martian Manhunter.
Took you
What
long
are you,
enough.
Batman, with all these stupid fucking gadgets?
Well, Lobo does have weapons and an
I know
array of.
Lobo has weapons and stuff, but he's pulling out fucking flashbangs like he's Batman.
I
Eh,
must
That,
but
heal myself.
that's not how it's normally
it's,
supposed. No, it also doesn't work like that. It take never mind.
Oh, and watch this. He
Yep.
doesn't think before re-entering the atmosphere.
look, up in the
Of course,
sky, is that a bird? It's a plane. No, it's the same fucking guy we usually... Eh,
It's now a very naked
we are coming
Superman.
very close to seeing the Super Schlong.
we all got an R rating.
Well, you know, don't...
There have been a couple R-rated movies in this universe.
You
I
spin
know.
me right round, baby, right round, like a wrecking baby, right round, round, round. Just imagine Superman doing the fucking windmill at Lobo and making him run away in fear.
Clark put on some pants.
Well, Lois Lane gets to know Superman's size before she actually gets to know the Man of Steel.
Oh. How far are
Thank
we?
God his hair was. Yeah, all that was in the what first?
Less than half an hour.
Yeah.
All of this? This
Please, and guess what? We
This
got
is
minutes.
like
all we
six...
got is a picture of some dude's
This is like
which we had
6
to take off the
episodes of
paper.
Superman the Animated Series smashed into the time span of less than one. Why do
I
we
honestly
have...
don't know.
Why do we have some
You were
random
finished
dude instead
talking.
of Jimmy Olsen? What the fuck was that pause for? It's like they were pausing for waiting for the director to yell action.
Another pause.
You know? No! It's not filmmaking!
It's like you had to stretch it out just so this film would meet its runtime.
What you could have done instead, you
You
could
know,
have
you
shown
look kind of
you know,
familiar.
you know what could have added about
Have I
20
seen your
minutes of
dick
runtime?
somewhere? No. I could have sworn it sound. No, I could have sworn I saw your dick.
See,
No.
you
You
know
are
what you
a
could have...
terrible, terrible liar.
Hey, hey guys, you know what they could have done to add about 20 minutes to the runtime easily?
What?
Shown the destruction of Krypton, the overthrow of the Council of Krypton by General Zod. Maybe he, you know, the birth of Kal-El, or maybe even in Jor-El, oh, you know, strapping rockets to the artificial womb and launching him
By the
into
way,
space,
do you notice?
pointing him at Kansas because he knows that if he goes there, or you know, oh, he's going to land and
Okay, Alex.
find like a nice family to live with.
Alex. Alex.
You notice how Lois is just being.
You're putting
Oh,
significantly more thought into this than any of the people who worked on these movies.
Oh, that's my mistake. Sorry, what were you gonna say, Bender?
you just notice how Lois is coming off as very cold and
Massive
dismissive.
fucking bitch.
yeah.
He really doesn't.
He
likes to
said that
call
as if he was
himself-
standing right next to her, but if I was calling after, I'd say it like this. He doesn't call himself that. Just like a slight raise in...
Pause. Oh.
See,
Damn,
that at
one
least
was
worked as a
longer.
dramatic pause, kind of, but it...
So how many
was still
times
too
are we
long.
gonna? No, I think we should have riff tracks line.
Line?
Line.
Line?
Line.
Line?
Line.
Mark, we saw your dick on TV.
Line?
Line.
Okay,
Stop
so what
taking
happened
your
with...
father's line.
Okay, so what about with great power
Line.
comes great responsibility?
That's the other guy.
Yeah, that's the other guy from New York.
Oh,
What was his name
oh,
again? The human
oh.
spider. That's who I was thinking
Agent
of.
Agent Arachnid, I believe was his name.
No,
Yeah,
Agent
Brown
Spider.
Spider.
No, Agent Spider's from Invincible.
Brown Widow.
Is he known as some...
Line.
Pregnant woman and her child teleports across the room for some reason? Why does your child have no pupils? Doctor, could we maybe have, like, a little bit of talk about what the fuck is going on here?
So remind me
Nope.
again, because I heard you guys. When did Clark try and save Lex in Batman v Superman? I thought he just left him there,
He caught Doomsday's hand in midair. When he...
Ah,
So, when Doomsday went to punch Lex into a million pieces, Clark actually just caught his hand in midair. Code
he went
Black.
to rescue him. Oh, Code Black.
Well, that is him going to rescue him from,
Well,
you
no,
know,
he was already
certain
there.
fucking death.
Yeah. And there it is.
Oh my god.
Damn.
He's transformed into
Oh,
a
well.
Southern Belle.
Oh, look, there were convenient clothes.
There's more man booty in this movie.
I hope we get to
Remember,
see all of Lois.
it's
We
no,
don't.
you're not.
We will never get to see all of Lois.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
And they were asleep, and she didn't even. Oh my god! Didn't even
Have
look.
you ever heard the definition of an idiot plot?
Yes.
I believe we are
Yes.
currently in one.
Yep.
Line.
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 This is much less interesting of a shot than... What?
Why didn't you just go inside and then wait for them? Isn't that more better?
Hi, Captain Question. Why is the Martian Manhunter dressed like the Question, by the way?
Also, line.
I really don't need to know what you're doing for my son. I don't need to know what...
See.
Hi, Ikamati.
John, you have a human identity as a fucking police detective. You could just say... Why? That's not how Martian Manhunter's abilities work.
Nope.
He could have just been like, alright, I'll see y'all later.
Ha. John, there was a better way to do this.
Oh, yeah. Well, Bender, this is Superman Man of Tomorrow. There's always a better way to do it.
All you had to do was just be like, hey, I'm here to speak to your son. I know all about him. I'm here to answer any questions he has.
Hello, I'm Special Agent John Jones. I'm here to speak to your son about his, little fight he had over in, Metropolis earlier
Where
this
his
week.
dick was shown.
And where his dick was on TV.
No.
Why does everybody keep mentioning that?
Possibly because it was right there. It was massive, and it was on every television screen. Why didn't you use that form earlier?
Also, god dang it, I remember I hate this model for John.
It looks better than the fucking cosmic horror shit from earlier. Where good health begins.
Okay, man.
I need drugs, please.
I need all the drugs, man.
Give me drug. I mean, that entirely depends on what kind of drugs you're after, dude. Excuse me?
Yummy.
Fentanyl?
Is there
Why does he...
nobody else behind the counter?
Why does he need...
Yeah.
Is he... Is he turning into Purple George Floyd?
Yeah.
Help me believe it's not the real me. No one could never tame this animal I am become. Why didn't you fucking... Why did you do that? Just conflict for the sake of padding the fucking runtime.
Padding, padding, padding.
You know what we
Padding,
could have...
padding, padding.
You know what we could have done? We could have had that footage of Clark, you know, lifting the tractor off of his father. That could have added some runtime to the movie.
Yep.
Clark, really? Thank you. He must have not been a fan of The Martian.
So Ike Amati has been in kind of a well-known voice actor in this day and age. He voiced Atrocitus in Injustice 2.
Oh,
He was
last Kryptonian, yet I can notice something else here. I have a copy of Legion of Superheroes. It appears to have a Supergirl on the front of it.
Yeah.
Line.
And he also voiced Shao Kahn in Mortal Kombat, starting with MK11 and then the current game. He is also Aaron Davis in the Insomniac Spider-Man stuff.
Oh, neat. He should have been more prominent character.
And he's also Jax Briggs in the Mortal Kombat Legends movies.
Hmm.
He's an alright voice actor.
I thought it was war, not xenophobia.
Yeah, you were at war with terrorists.
Technically, I mean, technically you can say that wars can start about xenophobia. But... What? Oh, your mission, Mr. Kent, should you choose to accept it, is to seduce and dick down Lois Lane.
His debut role in voice acting was Javik in Mass Effect 3.
Oh, cool. That's unfortunate it was that game, but, you know.
He was a Prothean DLC teammate.
But how did you... Why do you have giant guitar picks on your shoulders?
He's not Martian.
Okay, so the first time he voiced Jean was in Lego Batman 3.
That's how memories work.
Oh.
So he's reprising.
Oh. Well, that's sad. I liked him.
He would have either been barely conscious or not alive back then.
Okay, first of all, John should not have known how to do that.
Clark didn't know how to do that.
That's Kryptonian, not Martian.
John probably read Clark's mind.
You know what? Yeah, well, he did, but, like, look at that. His eyes are fucking closed. How would he know?
Again, his eyes were closed. Exposition.
This just does not follow the rules of filmmaking.
Ooh.
Like, you remember that scene? You remember that scene in the
screenplay? I'd throw it out.
You remember that scene in the first Christopher Reeve movie where instead of somebody telling him this, he figured it out?
Yeah.
Let's just do the opposite. Let's do the opposite of that. Let's just have people tell him about Kryptonian technology, tell him about his parents, and basically explain who he is instead of having him ask.
Would you like to know what
They're doing exactly what Captain Marvel did for her. They're having other people tell him about himself.
Would you like to know what I would have done with the screenplay if somebody handed it to me?
Throw it away.
Open up the
I'd
nearest
go to the
window
near.
and...
No, I'd go to the nearest trash can, open it up nice and wide, light it on fire, and drop it.
Yeah.
Okay. That's supposed to be the Fortress of Solitude, by the way.
Why?
Here it comes.
Jangle those keys, guys! Jangle those keys! It's
Did
all
you...
they can do!
Did you find... Tell me... Tell me...
She
I mean,
made
I
him his
like...
outfit. Yes.
Okay, see, this is good, this is good. This is actually... Hey, this is how they did it in the original whole thing. She like... No! No!
Oh yeah, that. Yeah,
No!
no. So are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Batman was the first ever hero in this universe, and
Yep.
inspired
Also,
Superman for the cape design.
Yep.
also no Robin.
Also,
Yep.
no Robin. I think Alex is having a stroke.
See, I appreciate her using like the blankets and stuff to build him a new suit, because that's essentially what she did in like the old
Oh man, that truck was
in the
not
George
rendered
Lothar
right.
book. No,
Yeah.
it's not. But no Robin, you say? Why wouldn't
Well,
it...
technically, okay. So hold on,
Grayson
hold
was
on.
handed off to somebody else.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait for that. No, yeah. So Robin, Dick Grayson is in this universe, but he just never becomes Robin, and you're gonna love the reason why.
Well,
We'll get to that.
I wait with bated breath.
Oh gosh.
Capes are cool.
Edna mode would
Is this...
be foaming at the mouth.
I was gonna say, is this Doctor Who all of a sudden?
That's what I was just gonna say. We're back with Lobo. Lois is supposed to have a thick skin. I'm pretty sure she's heard
Lois!
dirty and sexy jokes.
Lois, your dad is a general. You're an army brat. Fucking act like it.
Even the DCAMU Lois Lane actually acted like an
You're
army brat by punching Harley Quinn's lights out.
You know what your dad was? Your dad was fucking Darkseid.
He was played by Michael Ironside in Smallville.
Yeah.
We suddenly switched over to Invincible.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wait,
Came out a
Wait a
year
minute.
before Invincible.
Wait a minute, hold on.
The comic, no. The show, yes.
Did Lobo just predict did Lobo just predict My Adventures with Superman, but not really?
Did Lobo
Yes.
just predict the coming of General fucking Zod and the Sword of Rao?
Also, Lobo can be obnoxious, but not this obnoxious.
No, he has his limits.
Line?
If anything, he wouldn't talk to people like
Okay.
that. Oh.
Okay,
Now he
guys.
looks like a fucking Skrull.
Guys, imagine, if you will, like Limp Bizkit in JoJo Part 6. Is anybody the parasite ends up draining,
Ow.
being dry, it becomes a zombie.
Yeah.
He's turned
By the
into
way,
a
have you
purple
noticed
Skrull. A purple super
You notice
Skrull,
how-
actually.
I'm pretty sure you noticed. Do you notice how the action is and the action sequences are kind of slow?
Yeah, it's like they were directed
Yes.
by Ryan Johnson.
Once again, barely any music except this one note.
Yeah, it's like we've got a little whoa 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 sound, and it's like... It's like Hans Zimmer is
Also,
dying in the background.
also Lois,
And Hans Zimmer
what are you,
retired from
wait,
compositions.
Lois, what are you doing? Okay, that was actually a pretty good line.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's a good Lobo line, but we need to go back for another couple of takes on that.
So Parasite is voiced by Brett Dalton.
Yep.
Right, Lois, we'll stand here and just record this.
Oh,
And
now
there's
he
the T-Rex design.
I'm a motherfucking T-Rex!
Oh, well, thanks, you freed me.
I like how nonchalant Lobo is about that.
You can call your bike, dude. Yeah, all you have to do is.
Do-do-do-do-do.
And now he has a power complex. Oh my
I
god.
want all the power. All the free chicken. Hey, hey, Sweet Cheeks. You know where Popeyes is? Oh, never
Uh,
mind. That's
I'm
Superman.
sorry. I'm sorry, you've got a black... Mr. Kent, you have a black belt on the cover?
The S is more smaller than I like.
Much
This
smaller.
suit... This suit is fucked up. The Rebirth design is so much
Oh, wait,
better.
no. Oh, look. Now the S is bigger.
Yeah. This is
Line.
DCAU levels.
Yeah, but the thing is, the
Line.
DCAU was good.
DCAMU, rather.
Yeah, and
What?
the DCAMU.
Line?
Oh,
Line.
Why did you just
The
shrink?
DCAM
I know you were supposed to be walking away from the...
the
Line?
DCAMU, at the very least, had good suit designs for a number of the characters.
Let's see here.
You know what my general preference is for Gar's design.
Yes. Now,
Mm-hmm.
let me go ahead and pull this up here. This
Give me
is
a
the
sec.
cover to Superman Rebirth Deluxe 2. No, that's a really fucked up looking design. For his face, at least. Trying to get one... No.
So, he wasn't even doing anything at that point.
Okay, let's just say that the Rebirth design is, from when I read it... Oh, this is good. Yeah. So, here... Here, gentlemen, in broadcast chat, is Superman's Rebirth suit. Take a look. It's fucking sweet. Why did you just throw Optimus Prime? Why did that not damage the ground?
Ow.
Why did that not damage the ground? Why is he running on no feet? Is he drawn by Rob Liefeld?
Maybe you should stop.
Feed
That's
me,
kind of draining
Seymour.
you.
Feed me more. What? That's not how heat vision works. Where did the
Ow.
destruction go? Oh, that's sexual.
Disappeared.
That's not a face hugger. He looks like Godzilla from Godzilla the Animated Series.
Yeah, now that you mention it, he kind of does.
Go, go, Godzilla!
I can never tell these days. You seem to embrace one
Clark?
identity,
Clark?
and then you end up accepting another.
Clark, your dad is a... fucking army special forces. He should have taught you how to fucking fight.
John, you could have gone intangible.
Yep, he
Why
could
are
have.
just their fists pixelated? Everything else is vectorized. Why are the fists pixely? And just in the close
Why
shots.
is my shadow pixely on PS4? Yep, John Jones is totally 110% dead.
Oh,
One of the most beloved members of the
totally,
Justice League is killed.
totally 100% get him off the street this time.
Yep.
I buy this.
Yep.
I definitely buy this.
Yeah, totally.
And it definitely had nothing to do with me bitching about this movie too, Alex. Nope.
No, I legitimately, I barely skimmed that because I was trying to save as much of my reaction for this as possible.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. I know that.
Clark's hair is so fucked up. Like when they do the weird angle on it, it looks like he's got like a razor cut into the sides of his head, like you know how they do with the like the close crop military haircuts, where they sometimes add lines to it in
yeah,
for like style purposes outside of the military. You know, like yeah.
Just go up to the sun and heal, Clark.
Clark, you can still fly, right?
He can't. He totally can't.
Oh no. Hey, you know what you should maybe do?
Oh, okay.
We just... Why do we feel the need to break the 180 line? This is animation. We can put the camera wherever we want.
And that's why you kicked the door open?
That is not... No. You know what you do? As somebody who... hi. First aid certification here.
Line.
You don't use a fucking bandage like that because the adhesive goes onto the wound. You use a pad of gauze and you fucking tape it down, dipshit. But you couldn't have just had the actor put his hand over his face. You had to run that filter over that line.
Yep, John is totally dead.
Yeah.
He is super dead.
Totally.
He is deader than dead. And you know, Mr. Ken had to come up with a new word for how dead he was. Would you like to know what it was?
Horrific.
I believe the word cadaverific.
Cadaverific.
Hey, Fraser!
What?
You should split!
Truth, justice, hey, Lois, I think there was a third thing there. Lois? I think there's a third thing there. Are we missing something?
Alex, keep in mind, this isn't the Super Sons era where we were proud to say truth, justice, and the American way. No, this is truth, justice, and we're still debating on if Better Tomorrow is an actually good slogan.
Miss soon-to-be Kent?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Yeah, you totally did. Really?
Yeah, you know what? Fuck this shit.
Sure you were. Also,
why is Lois such a fucking vicious
asshole. Also, why would the fact that freaking
Guy
Clark said he
Valentine's
was
Harpy
gonna.
ladies from Yu-Gi-Oh are telling Lois to tone it the fuck down.
No, that's a
Are
future
we
movie.
talking the English? Are we talking the English version of the Harpy Ladies, or are we talking the uncensored Japanese?
Yes. It's
You
not an
realize
S, it stands for hope.
you
Why do the
realize
badges have smiley faces on them?
that the Japanese version of the Harpy Ladies Cyber Shield is Cyber Bondage
Cyber nipples,
with
yes.
with cyber spiked
Powerful as
tits.
a locomotive.
More powerful than a locomotive, able to leap tall buildings in a single bound. On fighting for truth, justice, and the American way, he's the last son of the planet Krypton.
Line.
Which, by the way, Pounding Surf is his pet name for Aquaman.
Uh-huh.
Oh god, I can hear Robot in his voice.
Couldn't you have just talked to Elon Musk about this? I'm sure he would have been happy to help.
Elon Musk is too busy plotting to place people on the moon.
Couldn't you go to Star Labs?
What about fucking Batman?
He hasn't met Batman.
He and Batman haven't met yet, nor do they know how to get along.
Yeah.
They're called the world's finest! They're supposed to be the best of friends!
They're supposed to be the best of friends that are totally heterosexual in a non-homoerotic way.
Dark Knight Returns worked because they were friends before that. Who eats with a spoon that fucking big?
Look elsewhere!
Wouldn't it usually be where the shoes go? You know, this would have been a really effective scene and a much better movie.
Hi. Scream? Ask question? Also, if you have John's shape-shifting powers...
Hang on! That mug teleported after it got broken. It was on the floor next to fucking Jonesy, right? Or, yeah, next to fucking Jonesy. And then when he knocked it over. And it was over on the other side. Sorry, go ahead. Is that the fucking war suit? Is that the fucking war suit before he even knew what Superman was?
Yep.
Yes.
No!
But what about...
Yeah.
You know who Zachary Quinto would actually make a really good voice for?
Fucking Lex Cave in this shit. Fucking god damn it. Sure.
He'd actually make a good voice for Brainiac.
Yes, he would.
Because Robot in Invincible ends up becoming essentially Brainiac in that universe.
Why aren't you looking at him?
Remote, you fucker! Lex is not this deadpan and monotone.
You're just playing movie footage, guys. Okay, how did you come to that conclusion?
You just did.
I know you're really smart. You're just playing movie footage, guys. You couldn't have animated a different angle?
See, Quinto's delivery works for Robot because, you know, he's a robot.
Yeah. See, here's the thing. Zachary Quinto is a really good actor. Like, he can be...
and a great voice actor, as shown with Invincible.
Yeah, so he can be, diabolically sinister, sadistic, genuine and warm. He can be fucking Spock from Star Trek. Why did you
Yeah,
bring
Lobo's
Lobo
here.
here?
Look at all that whiskey I got. I literally raided his wine cellar, or got plastered
Oh,
on the
is that...
way up here.
surrogates, like the Bruce Willis movie. You maybe have your face emote. Oh, god fucking damn it, the ring is going to fucking kill him. When did you... how did you find that out? I don't think Lobo told you. Oh,
He's
hi,
gonna give it
future
to
cancer.
And it's not affecting Clark currently.
That's not how it works. Oh my god, if he has less solar radiation in him, he should be... it should be worse for him.
Superman should be in a coma by now.
Kryptonite is not harmless to humans. It was confirmed in the comics and in the DCAU that it
Yeah.
can be very poisonous to humans as well.
Oh,
And gives them cancer.
yeah, that's beta radiation in general. If you wind up dosing yourself with a shitload of beta radiation, then you're gonna be... Who said I was lying?
Don't.
Oh god fucking damn it. But yeah, you know, beta radiation isn't gonna, like... it can't really get through your skin very well, but, you know, if you keep it around you, right on your hand, living with it, washing your hands with it, I was like, you're gonna...
having sex with it.
having sex with it. Jesus fucking Christ, I don't want to imagine Lex Luthor using that as a cock ring, but, you know. You know.
We would if it meant that he could
Don't worry, we're
defeat Superman.
It gave him super
almost
cancer.
there.
And then he was a brain in a jar, and then he made himself his own son.
And then he made
Bum
a
bum bum
then he made,
bum 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 bum
then he
bum
made
bum
a
bum
clone
bum
baby.
bum 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 bum. Bum
And
bum
Lex is gonna stand there.
bum bum bum.
menacingly.
Bum bum bum
And
bum
now he's
bum
gonna
bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. His heat vision is a laser beam, by the way. Laser stands for light amplification through stimulated emission of radiation.
Ow.
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 That car looks like it was fucking sketched on my goddamn tablet. It's more...
Which by the
that thing's got more
I've
right
rated
angles than the Cybertruck.
Which by the way, I've raided your panty drawer. Or they weren't mercies.
Hey, Lobo, this isn't Green Lantern. That's not how this works.
Clearly it is, according to him.
What is with random DC productions and just using kryptonite to beat other characters? Or attempting to. Ow, that tickles. That tickles. Aha.
He absorbed Superman's power and it's not working.
Well, no shit. I could have fucking told you that. That was a keyframe animation.
Lobo's definitely gonna die here.
Yeah, wow, this is straight from Lord Slug. Like, literally straight from Lord Slug. That was shameless.
Yep, Lobo's definitely dead this time.
The only thing we're missing was a squeaky rubber duck sound effect when he crushed his rib cage.
So Lex doesn't have any weapons.
Hey, Lex, where's the fucking war suit? Hey, guys.
Ground fodder.
Hey, guys, have you seen Godzilla? Because I have, and that doesn't fucking work. Have you seen Evangelion? Because I have, and that doesn't fucking work.
Missiles.
Have you seen Gurren Lagann?
Yeah, I have, because that doesn't fucking work.
We've got a list. We can keep going.
Have you seen Zilla?
Have you
Because that doesn't
seen...
work.
Have you seen Pacific Rim?
Because I have, and it doesn't work.
Lex is being uncharacteristically, what's the word? Just,
Passive?
yeah, there you go. Okay, why
Hey,
did he?
Clark,
Everyone looks bone skinny there.
you know
When
what you could do? Well, this is just shameless now. I
Yep.
was making the Godzilla jokes, and then he literally pulls out the atomic breath.
Yep.
ew.
Does anybody remember that one time when Ka was voiced by Sam Elliott Sarsaparilla?
Wait, and there it is. Yeah.
You know what Lobo should have done there?
Giving the
Instead
thumbs
of
up,
doing the thumbs up, no, he
the
instead
middle
of doing the
finger.
thumbs up, yep, flips him off.
That would have been good. Because then, everybody going... Who's really gonna fucking watch this, except for people like us who know this shit already, you know?
Oh, okay.
Why isn't the fucking Justice League here?
Because
They're
we
not
haven't
formed
assembled
yet.
them yet.
Yeah.
If I'm Barry Allen and I hear about Godzilla trashing a nearby city, or everything is a nearby city if you're the Flash, I'm gonna go help.
He's in Central City at the moment.
Yeah, no, and if I'm Wonder Woman and I'm literally anywhere and I hear about Godzilla, might want to board that invisible plane.
And
Green
suddenly
Lantern.
hear, and then you suddenly hear.
About Alex, about that, Alex.
Uh-huh.
About that. How do I explain this? This world doesn't have a Wonder Woman at the moment.
I'm gonna fucking kill somebody.
And I said at the moment, Diana will be in this universe, but she's not currently on this world yet.
No, she's on Earth too, isn't she?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah, she
god,
is.
fucking damn it.
But then due to some wibbly wobbly timey bullshit,
Keep in time.
then
Keep, keep
yep.
in mind, Bender. When we get to Long Halloween, we're gonna have to do parts 1 and 2 on the same night
Yeah,
since I don't have. Since I don't have
yeah, that's
Long
fair.
Halloween in, in
I
parts
can
one and
deal with
two
that.
separately.
Where the fuck
Yeah,
is Batman?
Halloween part one.
He lives
In
right
Gotham.
across the bay.
What is he gonna do, Alex?
Batman sees
Throw
this
He
him
and he's
fucking
like,
helped. He
No,
helped
this
when Wonder
isn't
Woman
his
and
problem.
Superman were fighting Doomsday.
in both
Well,
the DC EU and DC AMU.
Oh, hi, Martian Manhunter. Where the fuck were you this whole time?
he was regenerating.
No, we could have used that, John!
Dumbass!
Good job.
Even
Good
Superman
job.
uses guns when he has to.
You only saw what I wanted you to see.
Yeah, he projected an illusion to make him think he killed him. Because John can't do that. Also, yeah, again,
So
Alex,
it's the Martian
is
Manhunter equivalent of the
Batman
life
gonna?
model decoy.
Yeah, what is Batman gonna do? He didn't do much in Batman v Superman. If anything,
It
he
was a
kind of just
distraction for the
shot a,
creature.
he shot a grenade.
He also distracted the creature.
So he
Yeah.
distracts the
No, you
creature.
should
What are
not
you
be able
gonna
to
do?
pick that. Oh, thank you. Thank fucking God. Thank God you did something right, movie.
Actually, why did he pick it up in the first place? Oh, Bile-X.
You know, it would have been neat is if, like, he
If
and
you
Lois
hadn't
had been
destroyed
building
the
some
gun,
rapport throughout this film, and maybe maybe learning to trust each other. Maybe she'd used her reporter abilities to suss out his secret identity, and maybe was like did something to help him with the monster, guys. Guys, kind of like Earth One, guys, or the DCEU, guys, or fuck it, fucking Superman the Animated Series, guys. Uh,
now prepare for us to take the speech from Superman Birthright and or American Alien. I can't remember which one it is.
God, they could have if they'd have just
Well, that just
adapted
dated this
Birthright
movie.
verbatim.
Yeah, yeah. Well, no, this is half an adaptation, so it's half American Alien and
Yeah,
half Birthright.
it's a half adaptation.
So that means you get the best. So that means you get the worst parts of American Alien mixed with, Birthright.
I want the worst of both worlds.
So Superman is going to talk to this parasite.
By the way, Alex, the thumbnail has now changed to the Mission Impossible little thumbnail.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, yeah, we're almost over. No.
That's not how that works.
So what friends? You don't have any friends.
Yeah, you've removed your friends.
How do you know about his
Did you
family,
do some
Clark?
research, Clark?
I don't know if he.
Maybe we could have seen some of that. 13 minutes left.
But wait. We know that.
Yeah, but he's also a fucking... He's
Kaiju.
fucking Godzilla, dude.
Clark, you are not going to be able to just convince everyone to take.
I'm sorry, I was tuned out for a moment there because I was remembering the 21st night of September.
Fine.
What happened?
He's telling everyone to stop hating aliens.
So translation, nothing of value.
Yeah,
Yeah,
basically.
nothing about it.
Okay. Hey, thanks for letting me know.
Line.
Cut to Lois. I'm peace.
Line.
Fine.
Anybody want
There
to
we go.
talk? Oh, okay.
Wow, that was incredibly helpful, Clark. Thank you.
You just heard that man that thing is your husband, and you okay, whatever.
Every night in my dreams, see
And you're still fearing him.
I
Hey, you want to
feel
talk to him?
you.
And there you go.
Bags.
He wanted to do is
Skronk!
just man. So where did you guys get flaming Molotov cocktails?
That's a very good
I
question. This is
found
like a really...
some.
This is like a really fucked up version of the bridge scene from the original Spider-Man film.
Yeah, except nobody thought to toss flaming Molotov cocktails at the Goblin.
They should have, though. They should have.
Yes,
They
they
really
should
should
have.
have, yeah. Oh, wait, it wasn't his suit flame-proof? That wouldn't have hurt.
So that's happening.
Yeah,
Okay?
man, it escalated quickly.
This is a
It really
massive...
got out of hand.
Yeah, this is a giant climax here, and I feel nothing.
You know, Lex, maybe you should lay low for a couple days because you are pretty much responsible for a mass murder.
I mean, he's going back to prison. He said he got a day pass.
Oh, god fucking damn
Ow.
it, Clark.
Yeah, maybe
Oh
you
my God,
shouldn't.
they just
Maybe you
reused
shouldn't
animation.
maintain that much physical contact with the fucking parasite.
Yeah,
Oh, I thought
Parasite be
Lois Lane was going to be in danger of having to help him there for a second. Why is that
Hey,
one
Rudy, why
lock
don't
still
you just-
there? His hair should be soaked.
I know. Also, damn, they cannot keep anyone physically the same. Like, Clark keeps losing body mass.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he's starting to look like Homelander now.
Well, I guess Rudy's deciding he has Clark's heart. He's
I
gonna go take
am
care of that.
superhero now.
I don't think that's how that works, but okay.
I must go now. My planet needs me.
So get
I
this, Alex.
say
Uh-huh.
He's gonna
you
pull.
go.
He's gonna pull off a heroic sacrifice, just like the Iron Giant. Only this is it. This is gonna end up sticking.
Also, there's no emotional investment when he dies.
Yeah, you know, this would have been... You know, you could have made this work. If this was an
Yeah.
episode of Superman the Animated Series where some guy mutates into Godzilla, like, I could believe that they would make this work. But, like...
I mean, hell, they could have had that Rudy actually turn into this one.
Yeah.
I believe. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me get my translator. I think Rudy said in his last final moments, "Tell my wife I was cheating on her. Peace out."
What is that a reference to?
Oh, no, it's not a reference to anything. I just, came up with it.
Yeah, that's a riff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, God, that dissolving animation did not look good. Okay, so as Kevin would say, and nothing of value was lost.
Pretty much.
Clark Kent's hairdo keeps changing. Like, he's gone from having, like, the
His S keeps changing.
slicked back hair to now, oh, it looks like he's got, like a faux afro with a little clip-on lock in the front.
If only we paid attention to Rudy. If only we didn't throw those flaming Molotov cocktails at him. He just wanted to be like us. Man, humanity sucks. No wonder we're all gonna die.
Yep.
Oh, this certainly doesn't give me hope for the future of humanity.
Well, this also won't give you hope for the future of this universe. That wasn't even a joke. They're really all gonna die.
Oh, yay. Good. I am looking forward to that.
It's me, Superman.
Yeah, that wasn't funny.
No, it wasn't.
Stiff.
Line?
See, look at that. I got better too. I could have, but God had
Also,
saying or looked at me and they were like, "Yeah, no, we don't want him."
yep.
Sounds like he's
Yeah.
about to say something else after that, but, you know, it's not gonna fucking happen, I guess.
They retconned that Lobo did not kill his people.
But But he's the
They
last
couldn't even do
Zarlian.
that right.
Oh my fucking god. Kill me now. Is one of
Okay.
them white and redhead and
And may or may not fall in.
maybe into incredibly younger men?
Yes, incredibly younger men that have been cloned from the DNA of Superman and Lex Luthor. Oh,
We'll see Lobo again.
Lobo
we'll
will
be seeing
return.
both in Justice League War World. He's gonna come back.
Not to Earth. That's stupid, Clark.
No, do not get Martian Manhunter to leave Earth. That is borderline retarded.
No, not really. Your people literally threw flaming Molotov cocktails at the person.
This is fucking retarded, guys. Crying man. That's a reference to Heroes, by the way.
Oh.
Superman, our Man of Tomorrow. Well, that's just not physically possible. Unless Martian Manhunter is one of these two.
Also, Clark, I thought you quit.
Smallville Ledger.
Ha! Who took that picture?
Why are those lines? Chris Palmer, you're bad at your job. Tim Sheridan, you're bad at your job.
Okay, yeah, about Tim Sheridan. About him.
Yeah?
Just a second. It's better I have this up for memory, just so you can hear this.
Music by whoever the fuck, you're not great at your job either. Wes Gleason, you're bad at your job.
Hold on. Actually, Wes Gleason has done good voice direction. It's just this was not his best one.
Yeah.
Tim Sheridan, Alex, was the writer of the newest season of Kevin Smith's He-Man. He also wrote The Batman, The Long Halloween Part 1 and Part 2.
Oh, so we're in for a hell of a time.
He also wrote episodes of Justice League Action, and he wrote Reign of the Superman.
Huh.
And he wrote the DC Showcase featuring Sergeant Rock.
Okay.
And the Losers.
Hmm.
So, yeah, he's also written some Flash comics. So, he's a legitimate writer. But this
is not a good one.
I believe he's a legitimate writer. I just don't like it.
Well, not in terms of... Okay, so see, the problem was he adapted both Birthright. He essentially took Birthright and he put it with American Alien. Those are two things that don't mix.
Yeah, like, just do one or the other. I don't like American Alien that much, but it's a coherent story.
Yeah. But don't worry, he makes up for it with Long Halloween.
Oh, he fucking better. Oh, he wrote Dragon Age Absolution. Dear God. Oh, 3 episodes of it.
Well, okay.
I wrote some of the War for Cybertron trilogy. That was actually alright.
Yeah, I forgot about that part. I say he made up for it. He makes up for it with Part 1. Part 2, well, that's going to be entirely up to you to decide if that was good or not.
Let's see here. Kevin Riepel, who did the music, apparently, let's see here. He did music for Battleborn. He did the music for Aliens Colonial Marines. That was actually a good soundtrack. Like, everything else aside, he did a good job on that soundtrack. He also did... Oh, Resistance Burning Skies, that's not a bad game. Or at least not from what I've seen of it. It's a PS Vita game, so I haven't played it. Oh, he did some additional music for Gears of War 1 and 2. Okay. And Shrek 2 and Shrek Super Slam. Oh, he did the music for Nancy Drew Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake.
Yeah.
Which is and a bunch of other Nancy Drew games, actually. Yeah, but I specifically say Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake because I remember, I actually have a copy of Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake. I actually used to play a lot of the Nancy Drew and Hardy Boys games back in the day.
Well, anyway, we will see you tomorrow for Palette Cleanser in the form of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Oh,
And next week, we will be continuing our adventure into the James Bond flick, starting with Daniel Craig's Casino Royale.
Know my name.
Yeah.
You know my
So,
name.
until then, we will see y'all later.
Oh.
Later.
Oh, he did the music. Kevin Reapel did the music for Batman vs. TMNT. But yeah, you guys know where to find me and Kevin. Go check out... remind me what the name of your channel is again, Bender. I'll probably remember it next time.
Saber Comics.
Saber Comics. Go check out Saber Comics on YouTube. Bye,
Yeah,
everybody.
This video with us